What is up to the gang? What is up to the Mystery Squad? I am back with another motherfucking video. Listen, if you're trying to comb your locks out, if you've seen videos of people combing their locks out and you want to comb your locks out, this is the video for you. Whatever the circumstance is, this is the video for you. Okay, so I am the perfect person to come to when it comes down to combing out locks. I've had locks multiple times. I think I had locks like 5-6 times and combed them out each and every time. I always wanted my locks to be perfect. Like, I always wanted it to be the perfect size, the perfect amount, the perfect way to look when it's in two-strand and twist, the perfect length. Nothing's perfect. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to pros and cons of combing out your locks or just having your hair out after you just had locks, I'm going to be the one to tell you about it. Because right now I had locks, but I recently combed them out like 2 weeks ago. I don't even know. Like, I did it so many times I can't even keep track anymore. Before we get into that, make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the motherfucking channel. First, we are going to do pros of combing out your locks. When you comb out the locks, it feels refreshing. Like, it feels like all the dead hair, because locks have a lot of dead hair. When you're combing out your locks, you're realizing so much hair is coming out. All the dead hairs from everything that happened, all the mental problems, everything that happened in your life. Hair holds energy. Hair holds a lot of energy. When I combed out my locks, so much of that energy left that I was like holding, that was installed into my locks. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say installed, like it's in there. Your hair takes in all that energy. And when you comb it out, it just feels so brand new. You feel so fresh. You feel so clean. 2, a lot of times when people have locks, right? Their locks is either in their face or it falls like this with a middle part, or it's like somewhere on their neck or somewhere like here or whatever. It's on their body touching them. When you don't have your locks anymore, or like when you comb them out or cut them, whatever you do, you can see. You can see the world clearly. Only the dreadheads know. The real dreadheads know. When you got locks, it's all in your face. Your vision's different. Like, you can see, but it's like, right here, you always gonna see something. Like, there's always something, or it's like you can't see fully. It's not fully clear. It's not a full clear way. Like, right now I feel so refreshed. I can see, like, I can move around. You know what I'm saying? I could see everything. If I had locks, I'd be like this. Every time I'm talking, I would have been like this, like pushing them back. And I just feel like that's very refreshing for some people. Also, if you have like acne, if your locks are kind of like dirty, there's some people, they don't keep up with their maintenance of their locks. So their locks kind of have like, you know, lint, and they be dirty from like, you know, they be outside or whatever. If they work, they sweat, and it's just touching their face. It just brings you acne. At one point, my locks used to all be in my face, and it was giving me more acne. I am someone who gets acne very easily, so that was definitely a pro for me to have them out of my face. It's helping. The next pro I would say is you get to see your hair. You get to see the growth of your hair. Well, if you combed out your locks, you get to see the growth of your hair. When you put those locks in, your hair was probably way short. It was probably like right here. When you took them out, you know, after a while, it's probably now right here, or it's long. You know what I'm saying? Your hair grows. Locks grows hair a lot. It's a very good protective style. You know what I'm saying? If you want locks for a little bit, like 5 months, keep them in, take your hair out. Next thing you know, it may break off some of your hair, but your hair definitely is going to grow way thicker, way longer. You get to see a new version of yourself with more hair. When I put in my locks, my hair was like 3-4 inches shorter. When I combed them out, it was 3-4 inches longer. You know what I'm saying? Pause. And I don't know, that's just a very happy feeling. Everyone wants long hair. Well, not everyone wants long hair, but when you see your hair grow long, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a good feeling. Like, it just feels like power. It just feels good. You feel more confident. It's more full. It's more thick. As far as the pros, I would say that's it. Now we're about to get into the cons. The moment that you guys need to be here for, that y'all need to hear. The first con about combing out your locks. You're used to having your locks. Locks defeats shrinkage. Once you get in there and your hair is really locked after a few months, you know what I'm saying? You beat shrinkage. Your shrinkage is no longer there. Your hair looks long all the time. You don't really got to worry about your hair shrinking. Once you comb out those locks, bro, the shrinkage is back. It's back. Hello, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna say. You gotta think about that. You gotta think about that. Your hair could even be long, but you know what I'm saying? If you got curly hair or like you got kinky hair, you know what I'm saying? Your hair is gonna shrink. So it's gonna look long in the locks, but once you take it out and you wash your hair, if it's curly or kinky, it's gonna look short. Shrinkage is a killer for certain people. Like me personally, if I have a good style, my hair is looking nice, it's looking curly. Next thing you know, I look in the mirror, an hour later, my hair didn't shrunk. I'm like, damn. Next con is buying hair products. I know when you have locks, you gotta maintenance it. You gotta do your maintenance and get your retwist. I mean, that's only about like $100 depending where you go, you know what I'm saying? It could be a little more depending what style you get. But that's not all the time. You could do that. You could do a retwist every 2 months, every month. You know what I'm saying? So that's like nothing. When you have your hair out, if you got curly hair, whatever type of hair you got, you always got to get products. You always got to get oils. You got to get conditioners. You got to get shampoos. You got to pay for all those things. That's more money, especially if you got like curlier, coarse hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more money, you know what I'm saying, that you got to spend, because the products have to be good. You can't just use you can't just use Head and Shoulders for a product when you got curly hair. It's not gonna give you the best results. You want something that's gonna give you the best results. Have your hair clean, feeling clean, growing and healthy. You know what I'm saying? Feeling soft. For one little product, it could be like $20. Let's say you need 3 products. Now you just got $60 worth of products, and you're gonna have to keep redoing that because you're gonna need a lot, especially if you got a lot of hair. Next, patience. You need patience. After you comb out your locks and your hair is back like in its natural state, you're gonna have patience. You don't want to walk around looking like a goddamn caveman. You're gonna have patience to do your hair. If you want to do twists, you gotta have patience. You want braids, you gotta have patience getting it done. You gotta wash your hair with patience. With locks, you could just put that thing in there, you know what I'm saying? You need patience for that too, but it's already locked up, so no matter what, as soon as it dries, it's just falling down. With curly hair or like kinky hair, whatever hair you got, it's more, you need patience. You probably gotta blow dry it out. You gotta do mad extra stuff. It's extra steps. It's not gonna be as easy as it used to be. You gotta worry about washing your hair every week, washing your hair every 2 weeks, you know, doing all that stuff. Some guys don't do stuff like that. Some guys, they just leave their hair as their hair is. But a lot of people now in this generation, you know what I'm saying, we do our hair. We make sure that we wash our hair every week. Or some people wash their hair every day, every 2 days. Everyone has a different schedule. You're gonna have to go back to worrying about all that. The final and last con is you're gonna miss your locks. Like, whether you say you're not or you say you are, whatever you say, you are gonna end up missing your locks. When I combed out my locks, I was like, my hair grew, my hair looks beautiful, but I still missed my locks at one point. So what did I do? I put them back in, but then I took them out. But then I put them back in, and then I took them out, but now we're here and they're out. I'm not gonna say if they're gonna come in or come out again. I don't know. You are gonna miss your locks. Missing your locks is okay, it's normal. You done got used to it. You're used to your everyday life with your locks, being a dreadhead, swing your dreads. You know what I'm saying? You're used to it. But you may see people on the internet with their locks, or like getting a retwist, or you may see like a page that does hair for locks, and you're gonna be like, damn, I miss my locks. And it may make you want to get them back, but don't do it, because it's a process. It's a process. So just really think before you do. Don't just comb out your locks. Don't just comb out your locks for a day and then think you're gonna get them back. It's a process even putting them things back in, redoing your locks again, and then waiting all that process. Think about all the time that you spent, all the months that you spent, whether you did the coil method or you did instant locks. Think about all that time that it took to do those things and prepare your hair to then take it out. You know what I'm saying? It's very annoying. So that is a big thing, missing your locks. You're gonna miss them no matter what. After you comb out your locks or like cut your locks, whatever you do, there's gonna be mad girls swiping up on your thing, or if not, you know what I'm saying, your friends or whatever, they're gonna be like, no, 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 you didn't even pay attention to the locks when I had them. You didn't even care, so what is you saying no for that they're gone? Like, people stay doing that. I feel like people just should mind their business. If someone cuts their hair, if someone combs out their hair, whatever they do to their hair, it's not your business. Don't swipe up on their story saying nothing. You don't know how it can affect them by you saying, oh, no, you don't know what that's gonna do. Like, when someone combs out their locks or like cuts their locks, it's like kind of a vulnerable moment. You know what I'm saying? You just changed. Like, you about to go through a drastic change. That's a whole difference. Locks to curls or locks to braids, whatever. It's different. Like, it's a different feel and it's something new. So I feel like a lot of people, when they be swiping up or saying whatever they say, why would you do that? Don't ask why would you do that. You're not in the predicament of the person that has the hair. Feeling that every day on their face, on their neck. Leave people alone, you know what I'm saying? Let people do what they want to do. I think that's all the pros and cons. I think I touched on everything, you know what I'm saying? If you want to comb out your locks, comb out your locks. If you want to cut your locks, cut your locks. But make sure it's the right decision. Make sure it's something that you want to do, so you don't go back on your decision and keep going back and forth. How I did, don't make my mistake, you know what I'm saying? Hair is hair. Hair does grow back, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, but yeah, if y'all like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. If this video helped y'all, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're here right now still watching, give this video a thumbs up. Comment something that you want to see. Comment something that you thought maybe if I missed something out, comment it. I want to hear y'all thoughts. I want to see y'all comment, because not a lot of people be commenting, but y'all be watching though. So I want to know, like, what's vibes? And I still got my hair. My hair's in a little bun in the back. You know what I'm saying? I got the twist going on, but you know, I'm letting them be right now. I'm out of here. Peace, y'all.